What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a quick video on something that I never thought that I would probably say. For most of you, you guys know that if I had to choose one pistol, one handgun to do it all, whether it's competition shooting, go to war, whatever it would be, self-defense, carry, whatever it is, if I had to choose one for a long time, it was the Glock 19. Love this gun. This thing is, got thousands upon thousands, tens of thousands of rounds through it, and I know exactly what it is, how it's going to run. I love the feel of it and all that, and this has been my go-to for a long time. That being said, over the last couple of years, I've come to own a couple of these guns and fell in love with them. And I'm happy to say that I think that now, if I had to choose one, it would be the Canik TP9 SF Elite. This gun I've put through the ring. I probably got 4,500 to 5,000 rounds through this thing in the last couple of years. Obviously, I've put some different grip tape on it and all that. But other than that, I haven't changed a thing on this. Stock trigger, stock everything, nothing has been changed. And it has proven itself time and time again. We're going to go over some of the reasons why I like this now as my go-to battle gun or whatever. This is going to be now my go-to gun, and I am switching away from Glock. So before we kind of go over what the reasons are, we're not going to be talking about capacity, because capacity is real simple. You can go buy a magazine with higher capacity. Everyone's got aftermarket magazines. So capacity was not one of the things that was a deciding factor. For me, a lot of it came down to the ergonomics. I have always liked the way the Glock, I don't have a problem with the grip angle of the Glocks. But the first time I held this gun, I fell in love with it. Ergonomics on it are great. For me, it has different interchangeable back straps where you can get whatever size you want. For me, I found the perfect size, everything right. It lets me put my finger in the proper position on the trigger and all of that. Now, as far as a trigger, for you've been following the channel for a while, you all know that I've said that the Canik TP9 and the Walther PPQ triggers are the best two stock triggers I've ever shot, probably in the world. That being said, it's a remarkable upgrade from the Glock trigger. Now, can you go and get aftermarket triggers for the Glock 19? Absolutely, they're all over the place. You can get whatever you want. Coming in stock, this trigger is so much better. It is a phenomenal trigger. It'd be hard to even beat this with an aftermarket trigger. I would like to see someone try to improve on this trigger in the aftermarket scene. Maybe they can, I don't know, but this one's pretty damn good. That being said, a lot of the dimensions are going to be about the same as each gun. We're still talking a little over 4 inches in the barrel for each. The weight's going to be about the same. Capacity, depending on what kind of magazine you get, is going to be about the same. So ultimately it comes down to shooting it, how it feels, how it performs. This gun stock comes with blacked out rear sights and a fiber optic front. Now you can change whatever color you want. It comes with different colors, but it comes stock with blacked out rear sights and a fiber optic front sight. For me, that's how I like to run my guns anyways. I'll black out my rear sights on even the Glock and put some kind of a fiber optic or a night sight or whatever on the front. This comes stock with it. Well, that's what I like about it. Everything you need right out of the box, this thing is going to run. It's going to be anywhere from $150 to $200, depending on where you get it, cheaper than the Glock 19. So you have cost effectiveness and all of that. Most importantly, it just runs better in my eyes. And I never thought that I'd say that. I have put the Glock 19 through absolute hell. I've trained with it. I have thrown it in mud. I've done competition shoots with it. I've done anything and everything you could possibly do with that Glock 19. And I've tried to do everything with the Canik, and it performs better. That's hard for me to swallow because, like I said, I'm not a Glock fanboy, but the Glock 19 for that kind of scenario, that type of gun, is the best that I've ever run through as far as being reliable. It's going to go bang every time. It's going to be durable. You can do anything to it. It's going to run. This thing, the Canik TP9, whichever model you get, this is the SF Elite. The Canik TP9 can do it all as well. You can train with it. You can do whatever you want. And it's going to run, it's going to be reliable, and ultimately, when it's going to be that battle gun, or if it's going to be a self-defense gun or a carry gun or whatever, the thing needs to be reliable, and I trust 100% on my life and my family's life on this. It's hard for me to say that I'm switching away from Glock, but as of right now, if I had to choose one go-to gun that can do it all for me, it is now the Canik TP9. So guys, if you're out there in the market and you're looking for that go-to all-around great gun, good capacity, good weight, good feel, you can carry it, you can train with it, you can use it for home defense, self-defense, truck, whatever you want to use it for, that was always the Glock 19, the Glock 17 for me. It is now the Canik TP9. So if you're looking for a great gun and you haven't checked out Canik, please do yourself a favor. I've never met anyone that has shot a Canik that said they didn't love it. So do yourself a favor, go check out Canik and all of that. I think you'll be really surprised. Go to the range, make sure you're being proficient with your firearms. Make sure that you're staying on top of all the politics going on, especially when it comes to two-way stuff. Most importantly, have fun, enjoy your freedoms as an American, and shoot your guns. Till next time, Semper Fi.